And the ego can be very spiritual. It can say, oh, I'm just going with the flow. All alone is swimming against the flow. But we don't become aware of it until suffering shows up. Oh, what's wrong? That feeling there's something wrong. You know it, everybody knows it. Then you try to give it names and labels and causes why you are suffering. But if that desire, that longing for what is truth, authentic, and you stop fooling yourself and you stop trying to make your personality more presentable and seductive and attractive so you can get approval. When all of that becomes futile and you realize there's no point to that, you have played the game, it never worked, and you stop trying to get an audience to give you an applause. The ego is a performer. It's always performing for approval. It's dying for that review that's going to say, wow, what you did is great. So we come to that point where all of that is useless, where there are no others, where the voices of in your head, which is basically ego, all those voices are ego, no longer are telling you who you are, what you should be doing, where you should be going, how to go around and attain to that promise of finally feeling you have some worth. When all of that disappears, you're ready to enter into that place where you can meet yourself directly and no need ushers to guide you into the big theater of the mind. That's an interesting one. You're going to a movie house and pitch dark, and there's a screen and there are all these people, these bodies who willingly came to be deceived because they know that what's in front of that screen is false. But there is a unspoken agreement. We're gonna sit together on this theater and we call ourselves the audience, and we're gonna be willing to see this thing that is nothing but a projection of light and shadow up on a screen. And pretty soon there's a reaction to the projection, and you may laugh, or you may get bored, or you cry, or you feel embarrassed that you're crying. After all, the people around you are going to notice, and some hot looking person appears, whatever your cup of tea in your ego desiring mind, a beautiful woman, a sexy dude shows up, and now you become sexy, or you hate them because they look better than you, and this goes on and on and on, and we are all participating on this deception for a couple of hours. And as we leave the theater, and we have forgotten completely that the whole movie was a calculated piece to seduce you. Then you leave the theater and you walk out. And who are you now? And you're in the lobby and you see people and you see this, you go to the bathroom. And it never occurs to you that this too is a movie. Now you are in a movie in which many people are projecting different things in the lobby or outside the theater, and you drive away in your car and you're still in a movie. Now you start projecting more stuff.